Yo, everyone. Hello, guys. We are back. This is another Friday, and this is the fourth episode of the Loganiti Talk Show, the podcast, the first and the only podcast in the tactical community. I hope you are all good. And I was waiting. Actually, I was counting the day, like one after one, to like come here again and meet you guys, see you guys. And to be honest, last night I couldn't sleep because I was so happy for running the show and be with you guys. I hope that you have the same feelings. But let's go to the best part of the show. Tonight we have very special guest, the guest of the week, the great big Cal, a guy with a nice personality, unique voice, and I think you guys knows him much better than me. He has been here for a long time, a lot of nice content, also live stream. He runs very special like tournament, and personally, I love the guy. I'm a fan of Cal, and thanks to him, I appreciate him because I know that Fridays nights it's the day for him to run his live stream, and I know he has a lot of people who watch his live, and he accepted my invitation, and here it is. It's you people, and this is the Cal. Very welcome, Cal. How you doing, man? If you want to say hi to the people, let's go, brother.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? Thanks, Logan, for having me on the stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Hope we have a good show for you guys today.
Sure, we're gonna have very good show tonight, and by having you, it's gonna be perfect. Actually, no doubt about that. First of all, guys, we're gonna review what we're gonna do tonight. We are going to talk about a lot of things. Like we have Cal tonight here, so let's use this opportunity and talk about the games. Cal has been here for a long time. I think one of the oldest player in this community, and this is very important. Like one of the main reason to run this show is like hear and ask the other big players or big content creators uh, to like how they think about the meta, the new meta, the old meta. Also, if we have any problem with the balance, what is their suggestion, and hopefully we can take our voice, actually your voice, guys, to the developers.
Thanks for the sub.
As I said in the previous episodes, our goal is like inviting some of the developers. I'm working on it. Like Foxy is a big help. So after a few episodes, we are going to have some of the developers on the show. So you have this opportunity to talk to them directly and ask them whatever you want. Let's go. Today we are going to talk about like Dimitri, the meta, how the guy affected to the game, to the and was it a good choice to bring it or not? We're gonna ask Cal. We already talked with the Foxy and Sagato about that, but let's see what Cal think about that. Then we are going to talk about the winter event. If it was a glitch at the start that we only could find the event like snowball match, and like as I talked in the last episode lately, look like the developers bring all the events somehow that you have to play at least $25 only for 20 days. Let's ask Cal how does he think about that. But before all those subjects, we're gonna start with the Cal. Okay, Cal, I would like, and I think all the people here would like to know you much more and maybe little more closer. What's your name, who you are, where do you live, and when and how did you find the Tacticool and start to playing
All right, so that was a lot of information. I'll try to remember as I go.
it? Take note.
So, as many someone in the chat said dox me. Good luck. So my name's Cal, or it's short for Calvin. I'm not going
Mhm.
to give you my last name, but some of you already know it, so have at it. But I'm from New York. I'm from the US. um, and yeah, like, how did I stumble across this game? I'm sure most of us came across this game in similar manners. Me personally, in about 2019 to 2020, I was still in graduate school getting my master's, and during some downtime between, working in the lab and just being at home because of between classes, I was bored. I wanted to find a game that I could play on my phone, whether it's downtime in the lab or something. But I found Tacticool and I thought it was really interesting. But it was really funny when I first discovered Tacticool. Um, the ads are always hilarious with this game. The ads were always so misleading. When I first downloaded Tacticool, I thought it was going to be a strictly zombie game, and I was like, okay, cool, I can just, kill some zombies, have some fun. But no, when I actually downloaded, it's like, oh, this is nothing like what I imagined. But, it was still really fun, obviously, because
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's how I came about with Tactical. I was looking for a zombie mobile game, and now I'm addicted, and look, we're not now we're here, so great, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. When I was talking to the Foxy, he mentioned the same thing. Actually, I feel that I have the same experience. Like I remember exactly when I start to playing it the first weeks. So when you are so new, you just find the robots and you just kill them, and after a while you say like, "Damn, I'm a good player, huh?" Like I just
Yeah,
start the game in
everyone
a
thinks
week.
they're hot. Yeah, because we don't know that you're just playing bots for the first like 10 games or something. I don't
Exactly.
know. It's such a world shift in the game when you actually start playing people. It's like, oh wait, oh crap, you know.
Yeah,
But
I further remember the first time my ass touch RPG. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Then I was like, "Okay, I
mhm.
go buy RPG and I gonna do the same shit." But I was not able even to destroy a car with the RPG, man. Such a
For
noob
me,
days.
the biggest surprise when I first started playing people was when I got landowed by just some random debris, and I was like, "What the heck is this? What is this, bro?" It's like, and I thought it was like broken and overpowered. This was like years, like 3, 4 years ago. Of course, Landau is like the least of any, if anyone, it's the least of anyone's concern in terms
Mhm.
of being overpowered, but it's just so, you know,
Yeah.
overwhelming when you're just a new player.
Yeah, I don't know if you also did report the Sharon player the first time you saw Sharon in the battlefield. Bro,
No, no.
I was screaming like this motherfucker is cheating. He
No, when
used the
I
cheat. And
yeah.
report the guy, and I wrote like wrong long report text to the developers that this guy using the cheat, he goes like invisible and I couldn't see him. He just suddenly come from the bag and killed me. That was so funny,
Yeah.
man.
Thankfully, Sharon back then
Mhm.
wasn't how Sharon is nowadays. I can't imagine what it's like being a new player running into a max Sharon. Like, he
Mhm.
kills you instantly, goes cloak instantly, waits for you, and then kills you again, goes cloak. Thankfully, back then, he was a little more, controllable.
Mhm.
And for me, I didn't have that bad of an experience like with when I first ran into Sharon players,
Mhm.
but definitely not one of my favorite operators to play against.
Yeah, I see. I see. I have the same feeling actually. That's great. So let me just look at the chat if you have any specific question. Guys, remember, you are here. The Cal is here, so you can shoot all the question you have in your mind. And if it's not like awkward question or weird question, so Cal going to answer. So let's go and talk about your like streaming. When did you like start streaming or get this like thought that okay, let's start to stream this game and become a streamer? When was the time?
Uh, man, I don't really know. Maybe. because I didn't start off streaming. Not like you,
Mm-hmm.
Logan. Like, I know you started like just went out the gate streaming.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, in Tactical, I just I recorded games and just posted them for fun as a hobby. But also actually, I used to just record them for my own sake, just to see how I played in games,
Mm-hmm.
and if I could improve from that. But I decided to post them just for the heck of it, and people enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, I'll keep posting it. It's kind of a fun hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I think sometime maybe about I don't know the exact time frame, but I want to say maybe a year, maybe year and a half after I was strictly
Mm-hmm.
posting videos,
Mm-hmm.
I transitioned to streaming and started streaming, and that was a pretty fun hobby as well.
Mm-hmm.
People seem to enjoy it, of course, and I just kept on with it.
So basically, you start to posting the video as soon as you start to playing this game, right?
Not as soon as I started playing. No, 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 definitely
Not those,
not.
not those bot time, right?
No, 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 no. Definitely not when I first started playing. That would have been kind of crazy. And
Mm,
maybe I'd have 4K subs by then, and then
mm,
then I'd be joining you with Facecam. Again,
mm,
I'm sorry about that, and sorry for anyone else that wanted it. But you guys, any of my regular viewers, you guys know the deal. 4K, and we'll get it.
mm-hmm.
But I digress.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, no.
guys, I tried so hard to catch him with the webcam because, all the other episode we had the face two faces, but Cal never revealed his face, and I do understand that he wanna make it like some days very special, maybe like stream or whatever, and he has his own plans. We did talk a little bit last night to bring like VTuber or something, but we
A
found out
VTuber
that
would be so much
yeah,
effort. Yeah.
exactly. And when I was looking for the prices, some of the good VTube like cost $2,000. So sorry,
Oh,
but
2,000?
yeah,
They
yeah,
could be more.
the best
No, they could
one.
be way more.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, they could be
maybe.
like 10,000 for a custom
Oh.
VTuber. They're crazy
Man,
sometimes.
yeah, that's crazy. So this is a Logan podcast, but not like Logan podcast. So maybe once we have the same, same level, we can make those things too. But yeah, you can hear Cal voice, and I believe like the guy has very nice sound, and his voice is so unique. The way he talks
Oh,
is
thank you.
so entertaining. So enjoy, and you can just watch me. Why you guys gonna see the Cal? I'm enough for you, man. So that's it. But whatever, if you have any other questions, shoot it. Let me just say hello to Bro Aldrich. He wrote just I just subscribed Logan and Cal. Very welcome, brother, and thank you for subscribing us. I hope you
Thank you,
enjoy the
bro.
show. Yes, let's move on. So yeah, that's pretty good. I think people like wondering about those things from the Cal, and now guys, when Cal did start the game, when he started posting or shooting the videos, and when he started the live stream. And I must say like his contents like uh, for making the contents, I love really back-to-back contents, like he's doing
Oh, back
very.
to back is great. You should definitely get him on as well.
Sure. I'm working on it. So
Hmm.
maybe next week. Who knows? I just need to like check with him that when he has a free time, and he will be here for sure. But
Hmm.
his content, I believe that he kind of like very unique content. I remember back then we have another content creator, Cal. Who was it? Like the Tombstone time. You remember the guy? Not the Roz.
Halas,
No, not Palace. The other one.
Raz.
Not Raz, the other one. Oh my god. He was AO also. He was in AO clan. He was very like,
Oh, bro.
oh my god. My
Uh,
my memory, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm like a fish.
Nicholas. He
No.
posted with Rampage all the time.
He made a lot of content about like
Drugs
how.
Bunny. Drugs Bunny?
No, no, Drugs Bunny is
No.
still
Okay.
here. No, he left the game
Yeah.
actually, and he was very like I like his contents too, but
Smooth. Oh, smooth.
it's smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. It was
You
like.
got it. Great job, man. Exactly, smooth. So he had like his content was like the same type like what is it the back to back, but I guess like Cal his own unique like type by making the contents. His like funny shorts or funny moment content is really cool. How he makes his timeline or any other things that he make, like I love the Foxy contents so much, but Cal is something else. These guys, each one has his unique way to make a content, and I always like enjoy when Cal like streaming or running the tournament. By speaking from the tournament, Cal, when did you start to run the tournament and manage like this tournament? You run the Rockstar, right?
I don't run the Rockstar. There are plenty of other organizers and people
Mm-hmm.
behind the scenes that make it very successful. I'm just strictly a streamer,
Mm-hmm.
an English streamer for them. Those of you that might not be familiar, Rockstar is normally a Russian only. It used to
Mm-hmm.
be a Russian only speaking tournament,
Mm-hmm.
but they wanted to branch out, and I was available, so. It was a pretty good match.
Yes.
But no, I don't you give me too much credit, thank you. But I don't run Rockstar. No, no, I just stream English for
Mm.
them.
But yeah, I know, like, I don't think that I gave you like credit because, for example, I have been here for 5 years, but okay, I agree, I'm not the tournament guy, but I didn't even know. Like I heard something about Rockstar, but I didn't even know what is it. But since you
Hmm.
started to like stream it, I think they got much more like view and famous, and because you brought a lot of people, especially as you said, like the English community.
Oh,
So
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So right now, I think Rockstar is one of the best, also beside the Phoenix and the other tournaments. So and
Of course, yeah.
yeah, how often you stream the rock stars and how's their like plans like? Oh, let me know a little bit more about if someone likes to join, where they can like look for it, and yeah, just give us a little bit more information about the. I don't say the tournament you run, the tournament you
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Give me So before I answer that, Logan, so like in the chat there are people asking questions. How do you want to
Sure.
go about those questions? Like
But
when they come up, we'll answer them, or we'll
I
save
think
them
if
for
it,
some time.
yeah, exactly. I think it's you are the guest, and you can if you like to answer like whenever you like, do it. But
It's your
like
stream. It's your stream. Don't let
no,
me,
no.
you know.
When you are here, it's your stream. Like when the Foxy
No,
was
no,
here,
no,
it
no.
was Foxy's stream, brother. But I think if we like talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then we take a like pause and go to the community and see what they ask or what they say, because
Sure,
each time
sure.
if you're gonna answer the question, we're gonna like lose
Of course.
subject. Yep. But
Yes. Okay,
if
so back to what you said. How
mhm,
often does Rockstar stream?
mhm,
So, they actually stream at least for the remainder of this year.
mhm,
I don't think there are any more streams to be had. There will be another tournament series in the new year. That's another Rockstar Pro tournament, which I will be streaming.
mhm,
I only stream the pro tournaments. There are fan tournaments, which are um, the fan tournaments and the pro tournaments are a little different. So the pro tournaments are open to all teams, but usually you'll see like the higher caliber of teams and
mhm,
players there. Whereas the fan tournament, you can almost think of it as like an amateur circuit of players,
mhm,
like not as like the higher echelon of teams, like your ultras, your rogue, your potatoes. Like those
mhm,
teams are. I think they could play, but they're not they shouldn't play because it's really
mhm,
meant for like the newer players to
mhm,
play.
mhm,
And I don't stream the fan tournament. That's usually just Molodoy or
mhm.
maybe the other guy as well, Kent.
So
But
it's Russian
yeah,
in Russian language.
Yes,
basically.
yes, primarily.
Mm.
I asked them if they wanted me to stream the fan tournament, and they said they
Mm.
would prefer if I just do the pro tournament, and it
Mm.
works out better for my schedule, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really complaining.
That's great. That's great. Okay, let's see what is happening in the chat. As Cal mentioned, I guess we got a lot of anything specific you saw in the questions, Cal.
We could
We can
just
do.
answer questions as we go.
Sure.
Someone asked how tall am I? I'm
Yep.
kind of short. I'm 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
I'm,
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm 5'10", so I'm kind of
Okay.
short, or that's tall depending on your perspective.
Exactly.
What other people said?
I'm new in the tactical. Quick question: where should I spend my 3K gold coins? Um,
Oh, 3K cold.
you can max out everything with that, brother. It's a hard question, brother. It's depend that like what you have and what you need. I think maybe you can contact Cal or me in Discord later, so it's easier to answer you there. And any other thing did you saw like you like to answer?
Um, yeah. Let's see. Chucky asks, Cal, what would be the most significant change you would like to see in the game?
Mm-hmm.
That's a really big question. I don't know if Logan, if you wanted to address that later in the stream, we can hold
Yeah,
off on this
yeah,
question.
exactly.
Okay, so
We
Chucky
come to
will
that
hold
one.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Chucky.
just take a note here, Chucky question.
hmm
We
Scorpion
will be.
also. Go on,
Yes,
sorry.
go on. No, 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 no.
Scorpion asked, Cal, Logan, what do you guys think about Dimitri's last nerf? Is it enough, or does he need more nerf?
We
Scorpion, I
are
think we
we are going there
also.
exactly.
hmm
We are
hmm
coming to that point too, guys. So
Yes.
right now, if you have any question from Cal, because we are going to talk about the game a lot, we are going to talk about the Dimitri, the winter event, everything, every possible like situation or whatever. We're gonna talk about that. But right now, if you have any specific question from the Cal, if you like to know like the other question, how tall he is, like how old is he or whatever, just yeah, if he's single or not. So if you like to find a girlfriend for him,
What
talk
the fuck?
about those things. Yeah. Do you think tactical community is angry because okay, Night Rawin or
Night
Raven?
Raven.
Raven, yeah. Do you think the tactical community is angry because they want the game to succeed and grow for better, or just to be mad and hope the game fails? Yeah, you can answer this one, I guess. What do you think, Al?
Well, I'll answer first, and then of course Logan can answer. I don't think. I think. Listen, all of us still play Tacticool.
Hmm.
Okay, even if we all get even if we all have those days, nights, whatever, where we're just kind of fed up with the game, we still always come back, don't we? You know,
That's true.
so we still enjoy the game to an extent. So I would like to think that most of us would like the game to succeed, and I'm sure
Hmm.
the developers would also like that.
Hmm.
Despite what it might seem sometimes, and I don't really want to do devil's advocate, but
Hmm.
I'm sure, the developers are actually trying to better the game. I don't know what happens sometimes. Maybe I won't speak on that, but yeah,
Hmm.
especially if Logan's trying to get the developers on the stream, so
Hmm.
I won't talk too bad. But they're definitely trying, but I just can't help thinking that sometimes their attempts are perhaps a little misguided.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Um, yeah.
Actually, I was talking about this matter with Foxy and Sagato, and I think like before I mentioned, like I have been before Tactical, I used to play other game which is a part of my game company, and the game is like
hmm
War Robot. Now it's very famous
Ah!
game. Yeah, now it's very big game. Like the time I was playing it, there was no streamer, nothing. And now
hmm
lately I just watching one of the streamers video, I saw like he got over 1,000 people when he's live streaming, and
Wow.
his videos get like 50K view. I was like, what? I I start play this game like 2015, like 10 years ago, and I was like a whale there. So if I just keep playing and start the stream there, I could be much more successful. But by the way, the point is, when I was playing that game, Cal, I pretty remember like the developers had and had a squad, and they always come to the game like Friday night or Saturday night. They make the squad and they played like few hours, and they did the like live stream on the YouTube. So, and
Yeah.
I believe that's really important. I already like gave this suggestion to Shadow and other developers, and I believe, like as you said, these guys really care about the game, and they really like, guys, these guys, the developers, really like to succeed. Like they are working hard, and believe me, guys, I have been playing a lot of mobile game. I've never seen anything like this. Like the developers hear you guys, and when the majority ask for something, they are going for it. Like we are coming to the Dimitri like discussion. Less than a month the guy got nerfed. Why? Because we all shout like nerf the Dimitri, at least nerf the zombies, and they do it, you know. And this is really nice. I really like that. But I, as Cal mentioned, I feel like because these guys never play the game, they don't understand how the engine is working, you know, how the system is working, how we feel. They come just with some ideas, you know, I don't know, when they are eating something or whatever, and they just bring the idea to the game, and they are not thinking about what gonna happen before. And I have a good example for that. Like the day to like 2 3 weeks ago, Cali, if you remember, they reworked the talents of Batya and I don't know who was it, like Warg and Thor.
Yeah,
You remember?
Varg
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Thor,
You
yes.
remember the bug of the Batya? I don't know if they fix it or not. You know, the first night they set it and they bring it to the game. The first thing we did was trying the Batya, take the bag, and we pick him up while he's sitting in the car and shoot him out of the map. You know, and
Yeah,
the guy never died. You know, because we are
yeah,
in this
yeah.
game, we are playing, we can see all the holes. You know, but because these guys are not playing, I think they miss sometimes. You know, this Dimitri idea is a nice idea. He was just not balanced. And I feel if I like to talk to you also, because we talked to the Foxy and he was totally agree. And actually we come to this point that we talk to you and some other old streamer, that we all together contact to the developers and suggest them to make a like maxed out squad for themselves, and at least like twice a month they come and play like 1 hour, 2 hour against the squad of content creators, you know, so they can understand what is happening in the game. So like they can
Yeah,
feel it
definitely.
when they see us and we go push them with like 10 flash and 15 turret. Yeah.
Then they'll then they'll finally nerf Flash because they'll rage nerf it. That'd be so
Exactly.
funny.
Exactly.
Oh
Do
my
you
god.
agree? Like then they can feel one when we say, guys, nerf the flash, or, like erase the flash from the game. Put some limit on the turrets. Not like it's not so fun to fight against 15 turrets. They can't understand. You know, I know how they think. They think that okay, you can't make everyone satisfied, and people just gonna complain about anything always. But you know, sometimes they need to do some change, and I think if we can succeed with this matter that bring them to the game would be so great. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so like you said, you referenced how you used to play War Robots, and you saw firsthand how developers themselves they would play their own game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that speaks volumes to, a development team if they play their game themselves, because not only do they enjoy their own product, but they
Exactly.
understand it on a
Mm-hmm.
consumer level rather
Mm-hmm.
than just being at the development level. They can understand it, and I'm sure most of us, majority of us, know nothing about game development. I'm not going to sit here and say that I do. I don't. And I'm not going to say that game development is easy. But as a developer as well, they should play their game if they believe in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So having developers that actively play the game, or even just community managers. I know Shadow personally does play the game, which is
Oh,
great. It's
nice. Yeah,
fantastic.
really.
I think he said his favorite operator is JB. So
Mm-hmm. That's
Shadow's a
cool.
Chad. Okay, so
Yeah.
um, but sorry, what were you asking before? You said so much I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
What were
I
some things?
the main question was like if we can like talk to them with Foxy, me, you, Foxy, and for example, group here, like the streamers, and ask them to make a squad and play with us like twice a month, like once a month, like 1 hour, 2 hour. So like a content creator squad versus developer squad, and we can all like stream it. It gonna bring much more people, the
Oh,
population
I
gonna
don't.
gonna grow, and they can
Mhm.
feel what is happening in the game too.
Yeah. I don't think the developers would do that. I don't think they want this. I don't think they want to get embarrassed on stream like that. So
Yeah.
you know, um,
Bro, we can play with Rookie
just
against
kidding. Please don't ban me. Please don't ban me, Panda Dog.
that could be good.
But
That was
no,
funny.
I think that'd be a nice community idea as well. But one point that you mentioned earlier is
Mm,
that it's really nice that yeah, the developers actually do. It's sometimes it feels like they don't pay attention, and other
mm,
times they do. It's nice
mm,
when they do, like with the Dimitri that you
mm,
just referenced.
mm.
I don't. The only other operator I could imagine that got a quicker action done against them was APOLON, and even then, APOLON took at least 2 months, I
Yes.
think,
CHEN LI
before he
maybe.
was finally reeled bit. Yeah, Chen Li, I don't remember how long it took to nerf her,
Yeah, I
but if
don't
you
remember
guys
either.
remember,
Mm.
those of you newer players don't remember OG Chen Li, the one that would tase you through walls. That was so, it was terrible, but it was so funny to do it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Actually, it was not even 1 month. So as I mentioned in my
Really? Okay.
post, yeah, like I think Dimitri move was really huge, and I appreciate them. Like, so guys, they really listen to us. They really listen to us, and this is a good sign. So sometimes I tell the guys, like the community, my viewers, Cal, like, okay, we have developers, they make something, but maybe they are not playing, they don't understand how the game works. But we as a player, as a community, we have some responsibility too. Like if we run, if me and you as a streamer who has everything almost maxed out with Foxy and two other totally maxed out player run with 5 flash guy and like 10 turrets and like 2 3 SMS in our team, then we cannot only blame the developers. As I always said, I totally understand and give the right to the average player who maybe does not have even one maxed out operator. I totally understand the guy who play Flash against Logan to at least make opportunity or chance to take him down. But I never can accept when like big player, old player who has everything maxed out to go play Flash, SMS or whatever shit. So we can like affect the game, we can make it better. We should not like abuse the meta or like operators too. uh yes, I think we got a lot of question. Cal, you might like to pick some question before we like go forward.
Let's see. Let's see. Frost Spectre. Or
Mm-hmm.
actually, let's answer Bro Aldrich first. I'm new to Tacticool and streaming the game. Do you have any tips or advice on how I can improve as a new player? I'll give you two answers, a serious answer and a not so serious answer. The serious answer, how you can improve, is just like find a group of players
Mm-hmm.
that you are comfortable with, whether it's friends in real life or it's in game. Playing as a team is always just more powerful
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to being a solo player.
True.
That's just kind of a cliche answer, but that's honestly, without like getting into the details of like paying and stuff, which the not serious answer is open up your wallet. That you want to get better, just open up your wallet.
Nice one. Not
So
legs,
just
just
find a
wallet.
team that you like. Just find a team that you like to play with, a group of
Mm,
good guys that you not only play well together, but just enjoy the game together. Because
mhm,
part of the game, most of the enjoyment, like obviously we all like winning, but just having fun is like almost undervalued. If you have fun, then by all means, do you.
that's true. That's true.
What did Frost Spectre? Cal, Logan, what do
Mhm.
you think about common, uncommon, and unique operator upgrades? Do you think these new unique talents for old operators are a good thing for the game? Logan, maybe you'd like to answer first, and then
You
I'll
you
go.
go first. You go first. I come after you because you usually come with like full complete question, so maybe I don't need to answer
Uh,
anymore.
okay, so what do you think of the common, uncommon? So
Like
okay, so I think what he means is like, what do
the
we think
rework
of
they
like
did, yeah.
the reworks? Yes,
Hmm.
I think the reworks are really interesting and
Yes,
really fun,
I agree.
and for lack of better words, unique. It's really nice to see the developers putting more effort into
Hmm.
existing content,
Yes.
because just giving new life to these old school operators.
Hmm.
Like this is a little dated, but Hawk.
Hmm.
Hawk has
Mm.
brand new life
Mm.
after getting all that fire rate.
Mm.
Rick,
Yeah,
especially as well.
crazy.
Rick is a meta staple nowadays.
Mm.
Syndrome used to be crazy back then, but
Mm.
he's been revived.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. Exactly.
like there's just
Second
it's
life.
just so nice. Yeah,
Mm.
some of the reworks really hit.
Mm.
Like what we just said, Syndrome,
Mm.
Rick,
Mm.
Klaus. Who would have ever seen Klaus and how really relevant he would be? But then on the other hand as well, there are some operators, their reworks just fall very flat.
Mhm.
Like, in my opinion, Varg,
Mm. Mm.
Mishka,
Mm.
um, who else? Who else? Boris. Boris is very fun,
Yeah.
but he's not that good. He's very
Yeah.
fun.
Mm.
You have to
Mm.
separate fun and actual usability,
Exactly.
sometimes.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's good. I think it's good for the game,
Like
but at the
Jason.
same
Jason
time,
also. Jason is very
of
cool,
course, yes,
but
yes.
yeah, not underage.
Yeah, to cap off your question, but whether I think it's good for the game, I do
Mhm.
think it's good for the game. Always implementing new content to the game is good. It shows
Mm.
that the developers still give a damn to make new things for the game.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I feel like the while you also put equal effort into developing new things, you can't
Mhm.
forget the pre-existing things. What's the point of developing new things, new operators, reworking new operators for new talents, new whatever,
Mhm.
but everyone's just going to gravitate towards the current meta, you
Mm.
know?
Mm. Mm.
It's almost like a waste of their efforts, which I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they are wasting their efforts. Like
Mm.
people do appreciate it,
Mm.
but like what Logan was alluding to earlier, we as a community should, almost
Mm.
like a gentleman's agreement. Like let's not play 5v5 flash SMS. Let's not
Yes.
play 5v5. All this turrets.
Yeah.
Like
Let's be nice to each other.
wow that yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Very nice and wise actually answer. And I just gonna add some point. For me, the rework was really nice job to do, and I believe like it was kinda like win-win deal for the developers, and I really appreciate that they did it. And I think that was one of the best thing they did for the free to pay player, like free to player players, because many of the old players, for example, as I know, for example, someone like Futu has all the uncommon operators already maxed out because he used to watch all those, there is a advertisement that when you
Hmm.
watch, it's gonna give you like 5 or I don't know 10 shards, operator shards. Like Futu
Hmm.
has been watching those ads during all these 5 years he has been playing, and that's why he have all those operator maxed out. And
Good for
suddenly
him.
when they, yeah, suddenly once they get like buff like this, the rig gonna be crazy close. So at least he doesn't need to pay a lot to be in the competition, So I think that was a cool idea. Yeah, I totally agree to the Cal. Yes.
Yeah, Red Sanford says, but wallet isn't everything. A lot of max bums out there. I agree, but
Mm,
like just like I said, that wasn't a serious answer. That's more of a
mm,
joke, but there is some validity in that answer.
mm,
If you're a new player, brand spanking new, green as grass player,
mm,
it will help you. I'm not saying don't do
mm,
this, but
mm.
if you drop a cool 5 grand on the game, you're gonna get a lot of value in that game. You're gonna get a lot of value in that, and it will help you bridge the gap
Yes.
where you might not necessarily have yet with let's say skill, but you'll get that in time if you keep playing. But
Yes.
it'll help you bridge the gap between that and the max players that
Mm,
have, because sometimes this is a lot of the case back then as well. If you guys remember, way back in Tacticool's lifespan, where everyone wanted a maxed Dutch,
yes.
and
That's true.
certain gunfights just came down to who had the more maxed Dutch because they just straight up had more HP. You
Hmm.
know, back then it was really heavily HP based. Who had the first shot? Who had the better footwork? Nowadays, it's HP is crazy nowadays, like damage reduction, HP, and all that. But we're kind of going off on a tangent. Any other? Let's see if we can. Let's see if there's other questions.
I'm just making a poll. Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't see anything else right now, or I might have missed some. We already answered Frost Spectre's one. I think we can.
We can
I think we can move on. Yeah.
go on. Yes. Then we're gonna move on now, guys, and let's see what is happening here. Yup. Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry, Logan.
Sure, sure,
Let me
sure,
just.
sure, bro. Yeah.
Fiddy says, to be honest, Klaus isn't OP with SMG if not gold mods.
Mm,
I mean, I agree. I think this might be maybe not a popular opinion, but I think Klaus is a very good example of how you can have like a pretty balanced, strong but
mm-hmm.
balanced operator.
Yes.
You're right, Fiddy. Like Klaus, like with SMG, specifically KLTR or Coulter, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
the knife SMG,
Mm-hmm.
like it's very powerful, but
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't have the Kevlar armor talent. So when he's closing the gap, he needs the smoke or he needs to be sneaky in order to
Yes.
actually get the knife off.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're kind of cooked. And then
Yes.
on the opposite side, the Kevlar armor, I prefer that. That's really incredibly strong.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're far away from people, like an SMS or a sniper, like you have to close that gap. And if you don't close that gap in an adequate time, then you're gonna die too, and you're not gonna have any of the damage reduction. So I think Klaus is a good example of how to
Mm-hmm.
have a strong but balanced operator, unlike some operators, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I really like Klaus too. Exactly like you mentioned, very nice. Like he could be really powerful, but you need to be sneaky and you need to use your brain and you need like a kind of skill to can make some amazing move. Otherwise, you're gonna die super easy. Let's see if there is any other questions. Otherwise, we're gonna move on. Any other question, guys? Or you can keep it for later.
I
So,
don't see any. No.
yeah, I didn't see anything specific actually. So let's move on. Um, now it's the Dimitri time. Now it's the Dimitri time. So let's talk about the Dimitri and how the guy affect the game.
Mhm.
Like do you think, like, for example, I believe some of the update or the meta they bring to the game was not like matched to this game. Like, we all of us, I believe all of us, the player who joined this game, we were looking after some like shooting game, you know, some action game. And sometimes I see that they bring some meta which is like more passive, like for example turret, you know, or flash, or like this Dimitri guy, which like doesn't require any kind of skills. Or smart bomb, a good example. You don't need to do anything, just press the button and this idiot bomb gonna go after the enemy, and at the end the bomb gonna kill your teammates. By the way, I think Dimitri was one of those passive updates or like meta they brought it to the game, and to be honest, doesn't fit the game. Like as I said, I think because this guy doesn't play this game, like before they even released the Dimitri, when we got the leaks, I was talking to Foxy and other, and I was like, guys, they never think about that map, which I don't know what is the map's name, but the map that the zombies coming out from the train, you know.
The Uchipnaya station, yeah.
Exactly. So, bro, they just don't think about what gonna happen in that map. Okay, shall we like shoot the turrets? Shall we shoot the map zombies? Or shall we shoot the enemy who turn to the zombie? And when we gonna find the enemy and shoot them, you know? And you don't have any weapon to have enough bullet to take down the turrets, maps zombies, and then the enemy zombies. And eventually you can maybe shoot like 1-2 bullets to the real enemy. So, or like the idea they brought for the Dimitri, the zombies who can spread the gas, and with a lot of like flamethrower around, those gas gonna makes a lot of explosion, and that gonna be a mess which we are feeling it. So I believe like exactly like Apollon, I believe that Apollon was a mistake too, and they just understand it. That's why they nerfed it very fast. And the guy was from other planet. He was not from the tactical game, you know, was not fit to the engine. What do you think? Do you agree with me about like Dimitri is not fit to this game, or no? The only thing he needs is going to be a little bit balance and still could be like fun to play.
So I don't know about you personally, and I don't
Mm,
know about anyone else in the community, but when
mm,
they actually announced Dimitri, I was
mm,
very shocked. I thought he was just going to be this character that showed up in the Descent Fixer lore.
mm-hmm,
I never. Maybe it was detailed in the roadmap,
mm,
but I've stopped following that as much because yeah, whatever.
mm,
But I was very surprised when they actually was gonna release Dimitri. I was like, what the heck is this?
mm,
And when we saw that, it's like, oh, he's going to be doing basically what he did in Fixer with like, oh, the necro virus, spreading the virus, people become zombies. It was kind of like I said, I'm very optimistic. I like new content.
mm,
While I do agree, like the general vibe and demeanor of Dimitri doesn't necessarily fit Tacticool,
mm.
but who's to say? Like we're not the developers. Like
Yes.
it might in their vision.
Mm,
Uh I think it's a little too sci-fi, but it kind of does fit okay. Not
mm,
great, but it
mm,
fits kind of well.
mm,
I do think though with Dimitri, and if you guys have played Dimitri to any extent,
mm,
especially a Max Dimitri,
mm.
he more or less has usurped the role of best support, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yes, I agree.
He
Totally
is
agree.
he is an absolutely phenomenal support operator.
Mm,
He's better than David. He's better than Dutch. Um, in my opinion, McMean can be a good support with Switch Injector, but that's me. But
mm,
again, he's just such a good support operator.
mm,
And he doesn't even have to get kills because the
mm,
Ferret A, which is the primary meta build, we'll say with Dimitri,
mm,
all you have to do is just hit them with one singular bullet, and they're
mm,
marked for infection.
mm,
I do think the nerf is good because in a a fast-paced game such as Tactical, where you're
Mm.
constantly dying and respawning, dying and respawning,
Yes.
12 seconds, the original timer, 12 seconds
Mm.
for Necrovirus to last might
Mm.
as well be a lifetime.
Mm.
8
Exactly.
seconds is much more manageable,
Mm.
and you actually notice, like I notice it too, like even
Mm.
today I was boosting teammates with Dimitri injector,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to actually re-up the inject because
Mm-hmm.
it would dissipate.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's actually, it is more manageable in that sense. And
Mm.
the zombies, if you guys saw any of the clips of people clipping zombies with their
Mm.
insane health,
Yeah.
um, personally, I don't know if they do feel weaker or not. A lot of people have said in their own experience that they do feel the difference.
Mm.
But overall, Dimitri himself didn't really get that much of a nerf.
Mm.
So, in my opinion, the nerfs were very negligible.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. Mm.
I still think he's incredibly
I
strong.
think he didn't get nerfed because today when I was looking at my maximum health, it is still like 7,345 or something like that. I had the same before.
Yeah, I don't think they touched his health in
No.
any regard.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I agree. They touched the zombies' health.
Yeah, they
I
something
feel
like
that they are dying little
mhm,
bit faster, but still they
mhm.
are strong, especially if you use that 70% stronger zombie like durability.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm, yeah.
Um. Yeah, I just.
So you think that that
I,
was a good move, like nerfing the Dimitri, and we needed, like, he should be nerfed.
so I'm kind of in an awkward position. I do. I acknowledge that Dimitri is incredibly strong.
Mm,
But my own personal feelings, like I don't get as much of a disdain when I
mhm,
play against Dimitri's as
mm,
I would like an Owen, you know.
mhm, mhm.
But I
Yeah,
do
yeah, true,
acknowledge that
true.
I personally, I hate to admit it, but I think I like playing Dimitri because he's a
Mm.
good support, very powerful.
Yeah, I like to play
Um,
him. I like to play him
mhm.
too. Yeah.
But honestly, I think he needs more nerfs.
Mm,
Honestly, to reel him in a little more.
mm,
You know, especially
mm,
with how the community and the meta has shaped for Dimitri. The Necrovirus, I don't know if it's something, I don't know how you would try to attempt to nerf him,
yes.
but, you know, to maybe, I don't even know. I don't know how they would further nerf him without, like, driving him into the ground. Because let's be honest, none of
Do
us
you think that
want,
they're gonna do that? Another nerf
I don't,
coming?
I don't want them to nerf Dimitri into the ground. Just
Me
do it
either.
like a modest nerf.
Like what they did to the Apollon, for example.
Yes, they absolutely murdered Apollo. Well,
Yep.
kind of. You can't do those rocket jumps spawn to spawn
Mm,
anymore, which
mm,
is a
mm,
good thing. Which
mm,
is a good thing. And the
mm.
C4 package from hell, no thank you. No thank you. Um
I love that shit, C4.
that was so annoying. That was a very annoying time. But you know, as long as they find a modest
Mm,
balance between nerfing and still viability, and don't get me wrong, Apollon is still good. Before
mm,
anyone says it, Apollon SMS is still good.
yep.
No one play that. I hate you if you play that.
Mm, mm, me too.
But yeah, just it needs a little more balance. It's
Mm,
almost in a good spot. Like the zombies definitely have been reeled in,
mm,
but hell, maybe you could even. This is just off the top of my head, but maybe a nerfed Dimitri
mm,
could just be as simple as if he uses sentries, it does
mm.
not infect.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great idea.
I think that would be I think it would be very modest. It doesn't
Mm,
touch much about Dimitri, so he's
mm,
still a very strong operator.
mm,
But if you disable the sentry from
mm,
being able to spread the necrovirus as well, I think that
mm.
would be a good enough nerf.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
maybe, who knows?
Yep, yep, yep. I totally agree to you. And as you said, I like to play Dimitri too.
Yeah,
I feel
good.
like he's very good supporter, much better than David or Dutch or whatever.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, like I hope that they just don't murder the guy because That gonna be sad story for the Dimitri. They can make him like a little bit more balanced, and this is where we come to this point that if this guy come and play some games against us and we flash them time by time after I go play like Apollo Flash against the developers, Owen Flash,
Oh
everything
my
with
god.
Flash, Moses Flash.
Play, yeah. Everyone APOLON SMS against
Yeah,
developers.
yeah.
Show them what they're missing.
Exactly. But about the Apollon, I just like to add something. Like I think um, like the to be honest, I like that Apollon C4 meta, because I feel like you did need some skills to how to drop the C4, how to manage to drop the C4 at the time that the enemy is killing you, so the C4 gonna explode directly after. What they make it worse, the Apollon, was the flame like was, oh my god, that was too much. Like flame Apollo, I hate that meta. And what they did to
Hmm.
the Apollo now, they just push the guy to the corner to make him like a SMS player. So these days, if you really like to play a strong Apollo build, you have to play SMS, or you can use the Ferret. And yeah, so I think the weapons are like, I see someone, I think Forever Grateful or someone else said like Apollon is still OP. I believe that Apollon is not OP. Imagine if you go play Apollo with the AR or Rotogun, it's not that OP. When he get OP, when he play like SMS, or when he goes like Ferret, so he jumps somewhere, you cannot see him, you cannot shoot him, but he still shoot you with the Ferret, and the guy is a tank, like he got a lot of HP, so it's not easy to take him down. But thank you so much about Dimitri. That was really wise and nice answer. Let's see some question if you guys have. Here I see you answer already. You're also active in the chat. That's how professional you are. But I see that you are much better in multitasking. For me, it feels like you have a Core i9, in your brain, and for me, I don't think that I have even any core there.
There's a funny
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
There's
yes.
a funny question in chat. Hefe or Kylo Ren asks, "What are you wearing? Pants or shorts?"
Me? No, I have pants. I have pants.
Oh, he has
I live
pants, everyone.
in Sweden. I can't. Okay, if it was summertime, yeah, I could have maybe like shorts. But now in Sweden it's very cold, so I can't really. I saw another
Mhm.
question. Someone asked about Georgie Remori. No, not you. Forever Grateful. How tall are you, Logan? I'm not so good about like 6'1", 6'2", because I living in EU, so I'm 184, and I don't know how much it gonna be in like inch
That's
or
about
foot.
6'1". It's
Yeah,
about 6'1",
six
maybe
one.
6'2",
Yeah, something like that. 184.
maybe.
So you can just count it and or convert it to see how much it is. I think the new operator coming too quick should be beta testing group. That's a great Fidi. That's a great actually suggestion. Like I gonna like do a flashback again to the other game I was playing, like War Robot. They were very organized, and the the day they sold the game to my game, I was so sad because I knew that my game gonna destroy the game, and they did it. They um, War Robot became the best mobile game I think in 2017 for the Android devices, and I love that game. But as soon as they sold the game to the my game, the game was done. But we had all these things that you said. We had the beta testing group, we had the beta testing application. We downloaded the application. So for example, Tacticool want to release the Dimitri like 2 months 3 months before that. They gonna bring the Dimitri. They make the Dimitri. They didn't show us like how how he looked like in the face. You had like totally white character, but all the
Hmm.
abilities was like active. So you could like sign in to that application with your ID and everything. So you go play that operator, and you give your opinion, like the guy is so OP, it should be like that. And then after like 3, 4, 5 months, they released the like complete version, and I think
Yeah.
Tactical could do that. It's not a big deal. It's gonna be much better. Then we don't have this mess. Also, we don't have this, maybe I can say, misunderstanding, because many people think that they are doing on purpose. They bring something very OP, they make people to pay for that, and
Oh, of
after two
course.
months mm, to be honest, what they are doing to Dimitri right now, like less than a month, come on, it has been only 2 weeks, right?
Hmm.
So I cannot say. I was the one who said they are doing it. They always bring something very OP, and as soon as like after like 3, 4, 5 months that they see everyone pay, they
Hmm.
say, okay, now we got enough money, let's nerf the guy. But when I
Yeah,
see
exactly. Yeah, that's their MO. That's how they
but
operate.
brother, look, for example,
I'm just kidding. Just
yeah,
kidding.
but
Panzer Dog,
Dimitri,
don't
like
ban.
what happened, guys, to Dimitri? Like, come on, man, 2 weeks, So if they really want to play this dirty hand, they didn't nerf the guy now, Like at least they wait 2 months, like APOLON. But come on, guys, 2 weeks. I don't think that not more than maybe 10, 20 guys paid for Dimitri.
Here's the thing. Yeah, so like I completely, that's exactly how I thought, and I think most of the community, we would make this joke and meme. It's like, oh, they Panzer Dog always releases some broken BS, wait like a few months, make their money, and then they nerf.
Yes.
Um, with this one, hey, with Dimitri, no, you're right. This was basically a quick fix, which was
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though?
No.
They didn't. It was a quick fix, but they didn't do much to him, so he's still very strong. So
Yeah.
the potential to make money is still there. You got they still they still have the potential for the money making.
That's true. That's true.
Um, I don't know if you wanted to I don't know when you wanted to answer Chucky's original question, but I still have it if you wanted to. I don't know
Yeah.
when you wanted to answer
Shoot.
such a
Yeah.
question. He
Go,
said,
go.
"Yeah, what would be the most significant change you would like to see in game?" Do you
Sure.
want to answer that?
Yeah.
You want
Go
to
on.
answer that now, Logan,
Yeah.
or we
Yeah.
can?
We can take it. Why not?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Um, the most significant change. I mean, that's such a
Thoughtful question. Actually, it's not easy to
it's
answer it.
such a big question.
Yep.
Because it's not like I think about this in my everyday life. If I'm not streaming, I don't think about tactical like this. Contrary to what you guys might think. Um, give me, Logan. If you have thoughts, you go first. I give me like a minute to think about it.
Sure, sure. For me, the like most significant, I think the one of the most effective change could be like flash and SMS, or if I have to like pick one, I think when they can bring the fourth spot, or they bring the second loadout. Like again, I have to flash back to other game like War Robot. I have been playing after the robots was too many. Like the tactical is now. Like we have over 40 operator to play. Only
Hmm.
three operator is not enough. So what they didn't add like the one more robot to pick. You could have
Hmm.
like 5 robots, but what they did, they brought 4 extra loadout, and that was really great idea. They started with the second, then they add the third, fourth, and fifth. Like I can tell you how. Like imagine we can have three type of the loadout. You're gonna make build your loadouts. Like in the first loadout, like loadout number one, you have 3 shotgun player, for example, one SMG, 2 shotgun. The other one you can pick like one SMS, one sniper, one rotogun, and the third one you can have it mixed. Okay, so
Hmm.
and how did it work? Like every time before the game start, we had like 5 seconds extra to pick one of those loadout, you know. So you can see the map. For example, you see that we are going to play in cargo ship, so you go for the shotgun loadout, you know. You see it's a village, so you go for the long range loadout. I think it could be one of those biggest update if they can, like, changes if they can bring to the game. And that would be really cool for me. I have been waiting for this shit long. So
Okay, yeah. I agree with a lot of what you said, and I will dial back to yours in a bit. But Chucky, to answer you, what I think would be like the most significant change that I would like to see, what I'd like to see is kind of like outside of the game, but a lot of like what we were alluding to earlier. I
mm,
just want to see the developers actually playing their game, understanding what the
mhm,
community is playing, how the game plays, why we complain about the stuff we complain,
mhm,
because it feels like they don't understand why we complain about certain
yes,
things.
mm,
Um, honestly, and I do think you know, and
mm.
Alhan, Brandon says, before this is just a tangent. Brandon says, I feel like you both are holding back because of your relationship with Panzerdog and truly
I saw
believe
that. I saw
Dimitri
that.
doesn't
No,
belong
no,
in the game.
brother.
Is
Go
it
go
possible?
watch my previous like uh, talk show.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon, like, we do have a relationship. I can't speak on Logan's behalf. Obviously,
Mm,
we have a relationship with Panzerdog, but I freely speak my mind.
yeah.
I will let them know,
Mm,
if something's bad or something, and especially like Diabolic as well. Like he really unloads.
yeah.
No, did he?
Mm, mm.
um,
Actually,
um,
I believe developers wants us to talk freely. They don't want anyone just go like agree with them, or if I'm gonna be like more maybe direct, to lick their ass, you know. They want us to talk to you guys and be your voice. Yeah, that's true. I if you like watch
yeah, no
my
one wants
daily
yes men.
streams, yeah, if you watch my daily streams, many times I'm complaining about what they did to this game. So we
Oh, we
all
all
are
do.
here to fix the shit, to be honest. And
Yeah.
what they did to like this week, after 2 weeks, they like nerfed the Dimitri. This is something we need to appreciate, you know. So that's a huge move for me. Go on, sorry to
So
interrupt you.
yeah, no problem. So back to what I was saying. Yeah.
Mm,
Um, before we went on Brandon's tangent, I do think that they are doing a better job of
mm-hmm,
having transparency amongst the development team and the overall community as a whole. Like
mm,
those monthly updates where they tell us what they're working on, things that they're aware of between the community.
mm-hmm,
I think if they did it more often, it would be better as well.
mm-hmm.
Just let us know. Like, don't keep us in the dark. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
if the developers just let us know, like, hey, this is what we're planning on, this is what we're working on, stay tuned. Like, I don't
Mm,
care if you give us monthly content. Like,
yeah.
if you give us content like every few months, every half year, every year,
Mm,
whatever,
yes.
but just let us know what you're doing so we're not in the dark about things. Just
Yeah.
better transparency between the community and development team is the most significant change that I would like to see. And they are doing a good job, like
Mm,
a decent job,
mm,
okay?
mm,
But it could be better. But
yeah.
with what Logan said, he alluded to the fourth loadout.
Mm,
This might be an unpopular opinion,
mm,
and I've said this on my stream before.
mm,
I don't think a fourth loadout would be
mm,
the catch-all fix to
mm,
everyone's problems.
mm,
While yes, it would be a good addition to the game. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad addition. I
mm,
think it would be a good addition to the game. However, um, what's stopping people from just playing another, we'll say, like a toxic or meta abusing loadout?
mm,
Imagine
mm,
this
mm.
nightmare scenario.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's true.
everyone doesn't have to pick anymore. You can have
Mm,
an Owen. You
mm-hmm,
can have an APOLON SMS. You can have a Syndrome, and then you can flex between Sharon,
yeah,
Klaus,
that's true.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Not
think it would
everyone
just
has everything
exacerbate.
maxed out to bring the fourth, like a strong operator. That's true. That's
And
true.
never mind all of that as well. Let's say you had four loadouts. You could
Mm,
put Sentry on all four of those, and there would
mm,
be four times, like, it'd be another Sentry to deal with.
mm,
It would just, again, I think it would be a good idea. It would be a good addition to the game, but I don't think it's a catch-all that everyone says it might be. As a
Mm,
matter of fact, too, and this is purely speculative on my part. Um, how old is Tacticool, the game itself? It's since 2019, and it
five
was
years.
probably it was in development in 2018, roughly, right? I
Mm.
imagine.
Beta mode
So,
came late in the 18, and yeah.
okay, so imagine this. This is purely speculative,
Mm,
but I don't know. I can only imagine like the engine that they're
mm,
using to run Tacticool
mm,
is old. It has if they were beta testing
mm,
in 2018, then the engine itself must have been because I don't assume that Tactical has a brand new engine that they made for the game.
mm.
Surely they were running it on something else. So it had to
Yes.
be at least 2017, maybe 16.
Mm,
So there might be just like technical limitations to adding a fourth loadout.
mm,
Again, like I said earlier, I am very ignorant to game development. I don't know anything about game development, what goes into it, the time and
mm,
effort that does. But it could be a, with how long Panzerog has dragged their feet about a fourth loadout,
mm,
and all the comments and minor addresses that they've said, it almost makes me feel like that they just can't.
mm,
Rather than them not wanting to, it feels like they can't, but I don't know. I'm just speculating.
mm. So that's why I was like, maybe it's better to like bring the other idea with like second loadout, the third loadout, but still gonna be same. I think it not gonna be like the fourth loadout, because you are going to still playing three operators, so that doesn't like maybe.
Yeah, how often
Yeah.
are you rotating through four operators,
Mm,
or
mm,
three
mm,
operators?
mm,
And then you
mm,
add a
mm,
fourth operator? Like, bro.
yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Love you, Chucky. I hope you got your answer and you are happy with your answer. I see a lot of jokes here in the chat, so I don't think that we are answering those jokes. Like, Oda said that once you get 4K, you're gonna like do a naked stream, webcam,
Oh,
something like that.
that's on the naked streams on my OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
exactly. Like Oscar Goldenty said that I bet like the Logan bird is so soft. No, actually, I use those kind of iron, so I make them like this. Otherwise, they are so like. Uh, then Hawka said that Logan has a Pentium level brand, Pentium 5 or 4. Okay, let's move on. I think we might gonna take a short break. We have been talking, so maybe Cal need to drink something. I'm going to drink a little bit water too. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We're gonna be back in 1 minute, guys. Love you all, and we will be back soon. Okay, guys, we are back again. Thank you for being here with us. We have been running the show over an hour, and that's great. It is like the Foxy episode. Cal is in nature, so actually he's the one who running the show, and it feels like
No, no, it's all you.
I'm the guest and
No, no.
he's the host, and that's great because like when I have someone who like is a pro one and can talk like about everything with a nice and wise answer, I don't get that much tired, so I leave everything to him. Thanks to him. Another one, I'm gonna appreciate him to joining us. I know that you had your own show tonight, so thank you so much to give us this opportunity to have you in the podcast, brother. So, did
Of
you
course.
see any like specific question that you maybe would like to answer before we go on to other matters, or no? Did you see anything?
Hmm.
I'm also looking.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything new regarding questions, but I do have a second monitor, so I just have the chat open up there. So if I
Mhm.
see anything, I'll just make note of it. But no, I don't see anything.
That's great.
If you'd like, we can probably move on because I see like the outline you had for detailed for the stream.
Mhm.
Uh, if you want, we can talk about the winter event,
Sure,
but I
sure.
think of course, it's your stream, but like I think we covered everything about Dimitri,
Yes, I agree.
or at
I
least
agree.
majority.
Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. Then let's move on. Let's go for the winter event, the last event that the Tactical brought it for us. The snowball event. I don't know the name really, to be honest.
Snow down,
Yeah,
snow down.
snow down. Thank you so much. By the way, you know, guys, you know me. I'm a fish. I have a fish brain, so I cannot remember the name. Especially, I'm very bad with the names. I swear to God. By the way, uh, the new event, we did talk about the new event with the Sagato last week, but we just gonna like cover it once more with the Cal and see what Cal think about the new event. Also, the other event, which was Fixer about the zombie. What is really like interesting for me is actually two things. The first thing is like why these guys make us pay $25 only for 20 days event, and is that a good idea like to make some money, or actually they're gonna lose more people and more like community and everything? Because personally I get mad, like I have no problem by paying like $25, but the question is why I can't
Thanks for
play,
the dono.
why I can pay only like 20 days. And for example, that fixer mode on the zombie was really cool mode for me. I love that zombie mode, but and I
Hmm.
paid like $25. So why we if, here's the thing, if we are supposed to pay, because it's look like that if you don't pay there is not any possibility to get maxed out talents or whatever include that event. And like zombie mode, the fixer mode, if you didn't have that 12 talent mode, you could not survive the last floor. So
Hmm.
it is
Yeah.
kind of have to pay, like they are saying you have to pay if you want to finish this mode. So if
Yeah.
it's like that we have to pay, guys, at least make it like season event, so if the people gonna pay $25, then they have this opportunity to play it for 3 months, not only 20 days. Because this kind of like for me is kind of respect, like without any respect or something, like $25 is not like little money. I don't know.
Hmm.
It was the first one I like to ask you, and I was really wondering what do you think about this. And the other one was like when the last event started, you remember like all the game was this event games, and I was like,
Hmm.
no, guys. No, guys, it's cool. That's the bug. Be sure that's the bug because there is two icons, the snow down icon in the game, and then you have the versus icon. So that probably gonna be a bug. But then the other day I was just scrolling down in the Tacticool Discord server, and I saw that one of the developer answered some guy question about this matter, and he said that no, you can find sometimes the normal game if you go play versus. Then I found out like no, that was not the bug. Actually, for me was like they did it to make people to pay that $25, because if you don't pay that $25 there is no other normal game and you're gonna suffer by losing. Because I pretty remember I was playing with some good players, like I don't remember exactly, like Cobra, yeah, Cobra for example, Wallow, we say Dezo, such a team, and we faced other team who they were in average level, and in a normal game they cannot even win against us like one game over 10 games, never ever. But because they had four people maxed out the event talents and it was only me who had maxed out the stuff, we were losing and losing. So
Hmm.
like at the end I told the guys, I was like, Cobra, go get that shit $25, go get it, because I'm getting angry, we are losing for nothing for the snowballs. So yeah, I'm so sorry that I asked too many questions at the same time. I hope you don't have fish memory like me and you can answer me. Let's go.
Let's see if I remember. So let's see. What do I think of the winter? I mean, like I've said several times already, I like to think of myself as optimistic. At
Mhm.
least I begin optimistic. We're not going to talk about like how how it evolves, but whenever new content comes out, any new events, unless it's like an event I just really don't care about, I do appreciate whenever they give us new events like this snowdown mode. I think it's fun. I think it's when it first came out, I thought it was really fun, really
Mhm.
silly and interesting.
Mhm.
But then, like, we ran into some games where I was just so confused. Like, how the hell is this person throwing a snowball, and where are the gifts coming from? You know, um, I just look up
That's
to the
true.
sky and I'm like, what the heck is this? Or the minions, those are just crazy.
Yep.
But I always appreciate when, and before anyone in chat says it, this isn't just me glazing Panzer Dog. I do genuinely appreciate new events and new like unique modes.
Mhm.
But you're right, and everyone majority seems to share the same sentiment where after the first few after the first day or after
Mhm.
the first few games, it gets so repetitive and
Mhm.
tedious. Like I don't really want to play Snowdown anymore,
Yes.
but it
Yes.
just keeps showing up in the rotation as just like, my god.
Mhm.
Um you mentioned Fixer. Fixer is another one of those events, and maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe in the future,
Mhm.
just like with Fixer, how it returned this year,
Mhm.
maybe Snowdown will return in the future, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But Fixer was a really, really fun mode.
Yes.
Um, I think, as well as a lot of other people, I've seen them express this as well. I just wish they would keep Fixer permanently in the rotation.
Mm.
It is a it is a much more challenging mode
Mm.
for veteran tactical players,
Mm.
especially those like those you guys seen those players, those professional zombies players.
Mm.
I loved watching those old school professional zombie players because they knew the rotations of the door opening
Mm.
down to a T. It was so amazing watching them, like those rotations,
Mm.
and seeing them with those clears. And nowadays, when it's not Fixer, it's very trivial. You can just do it, very not even trying. But Fixer offered that challenge. So I
Yes.
wish that Panzerdog would just have Fixer as a permanent, fixture
That's
in the
true.
zombies
Yeah,
rotation.
that's true. Please, yes. I love to have that
Same,
fixer mode all
yeah.
the time.
For me as well, and this, I know a lot of people don't necessarily like Battle Royale,
Mm.
but I really like Battle Royale because
Really?
it offers a new play experience, and
Yes.
for me, I like to make it very interactive with the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I often tell my stream like, "Hey, I'm gonna queue up right now. If you're
Mm-hmm.
in my game, if you
Mm-hmm.
kill me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you gold. Screw it. Just
Yes.
make it very
Yeah.
interactive and try to be fun in that regard." And I think a lot of people enjoyed Battle Royale when it would come out because I would do some fun interactive stuff like that. And I
Mm-hmm.
just wish they would, keep Battle Royale also in the rotation, even if people don't play it.
Mm.
But what was the last thing you said? Oh yes, about the paying.
Mm.
So I agree. I wish maybe it was more of a seasonal thing because it's very winter-esque. It's not just Christmas, it's very winter-esque. So if they
Exactly.
did it for like hell, even if it's just a month, but like 2, 3 months, like, for the
Mm.
entire span of winter, like seasonal event.
Yes.
I think that would be more worth it, and maybe people would be more inclined to pay the $20,
Yeah.
$25 for the max workshop because then it's like, okay, I'll have it for the rest, for the three
Mm.
months. It's good.
Yes. Yes.
Um, but like you said, for like what, 20 days the
Yep.
event is, like it's
Yep.
basically $1 a day. It's like
Exactly.
that's
Like the other time I said to people, like, if I was not the streamer and I didn't want to show you guys how the things works, I never paid that $25, because
mhm.
like I don't like the mode, to be honest, because it's only
Uh-huh.
control. It's only control. I love the idea, the minions and the like
You
those,
wanna yeah.
but
You wanna
you
know something that I think is
yes.
in the same vein that Panzerdog sneakily introduced Dimitri.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fixer, this past Fixer mode, and
Mm-hmm.
Dimitri
Mm-hmm.
was their sneaky way of beta testing Dimitri.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this doom theory that, oh, damn, what if Panzerdog is workshopping new specials like these
Yeah.
minions, or maybe not the minions because they are just too powerful.
Mm,
Because they're basically what, a smart bomb, mine,
more than a
Molotov,
smart bomb,
all in
like
one.
yeah, C4, bro.
Smart bomb, Molotov,
Mobile
mine.
C4, yeah.
Yeah, but never mind the minions. Panzerdog,
Yeah,
don't put minions in the base game. That is
I
a
totally
terrible idea.
agree. Yeah.
But something I could totally see them adding, and I don't want this, but the gifts, the snowballs with the gifts, it's very reminiscent of like an artillery strike.
Mm,
You throw
mm,
down a marker
mm,
and like a SNEC missile comes down and hits, and it's very military-esque. You throw a
mm.
marker and an artillery strike goes. I absolutely do not want that. That sounds broken.
Yes.
But I could totally see Panzerdog doing some BS like that.
Mm, 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 mm.
Um, so we went off on a bit of a tangent. Sorry, back to the paying thing. Yeah. Um, yeah, I agree. I can't attest for how much it's going to drive people away.
Mhm.
And again, I hate to be devil's advocate for Panzerdog, but you guys have to remember, even though Logan and I and several other content creators, we may play on PC, which kind of maybe defeats the how Tactical was originally meant to play, but it's
Mm,
how we play the game, and also we stream, so it just works out better.
mm.
But all mobile games, the sort of quote unquote meta for mobile games is to have these microtransactional pay schemes where,
Yes.
it's pay to win.
Yes.
It's not good. I don't like it. But
That's true.
like Logan said, it does seem almost disrespectful to the community. It's like just to pay for something for such a very time limited thing.
Mm,
Like Fixer was the same thing. You get all the laboratories,
mm.
and it just yeah, thanks for the money, sucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Like, Scorpion mentioned something, but I think I already cover your.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I already covered it. Like, I said that we have to pay. Like, there is no way to max out the workshop. So, no
No,
matter
no.
if you. Yep, go on.
Sorry. No, yes, I have the comment that Scorpion said. Logan, I want to add this point to you. The event gives you 2,000 gingerbread if you farm and play every day. you'll collect them, so you need another 2,000 by paying. So actually, okay,
Mm.
yeah, actually, sorry. So yes, you're right. It is you that you have to pay.
Yes,
It
and
is, yeah.
even there was any possibility that you could make maxed workshop without paying. It could be like after maybe 18 days or 19 days. So the
Yeah.
exactly the day before the event gonna like finish, you could be able to have the workshop maxed out, which is not good. So you have to pay, and this is what I'm against it. Like, come on, guys. Like, think
It's
about
yeah.
the free to play players. Like, bring such a unique event after few months, and you do it for the purpose to bring more people, to make the people happy, to you see that the game is dying, so you want to like get the people more engaged to the game, and you
Mhm.
coming with like nonsense $25. Like, come on, man, come on, be real, come on, at least make the
Yeah.
events for free, so those who are free to player have some hope to could enjoy the game. Like, sometimes, like, I'm against it.
The I think yeah, like having equality in the events amongst the free to play and more paying pay to win players, it would definitely, you know, uh, increase the enjoyment of the event for everyone, not
Yes.
just those that are willing to pay, or maybe those that don't want to have any FOMO, the
Yeah.
fear of missing out on the event. Um, but yeah, if because you have to pay for the
Hmm.
workshop in
Hmm.
order to reap the most benefit from your snowballs and minions.
Hmm.
That is kind of not great because let's be honest, guys. If you use snowballs at the base level, you do more damage if you sneezed at them. Like
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
like yeah, like the disparity between like what if you're willing to pay, then okay, cool, you get access to some really good stuff. If you're not willing to pay, get effed. It's just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is how I feel actually. And Brandon, when you said that we have relation, yes, sure, as Cal mentioned it, we have relation. But if there is something good, we say that that's good. If we see something bad, we say also that's bad. And I totally understand the free to play guys. I really feel sorry for you guys, and I can say sorry, like, behalf the developers, but we don't have that much power, to do anything. The only thing we can do is like being your voice, and the reason we are running this show, and these like guys, like Cal, Foxy, like the day they have their own show joining here is like, mm, the main reason is get more united, like we as a content creator, you as a community, we should get united, because once we are united, they can hear us. Look what happened to the Dimitri after 2 weeks. So I hope next event they're gonna stop this dirty hand, and they don't bring like this $25 thing, or if they bring it, at least give us more time, so people who pay $25 have more time to enjoy the event. Let's move
Mhm.
on if you don't have anything to add, Cal. um,
I don't think so. No.
yeah, that's great. We already talked about the Cal guys, so here we are done. Yeah, now we have very interesting part. This is the audience guest part. So whoever likes to join the chat, join the podcast in the voice with me and Cal, just let me know in the YouTube comment, or just text me on the Discord, please, so I can bring you to the voice chat. You can chit chat with the Cal. You can talk to him. You can talk to the community. Or if you have something to add, and you don't like to write the letter in the YouTube comment, so you are so welcome to join us on the voice, and yep, speak with us. So let me know who likes to join us. But at the meantime, we can move on. and ask Cal if he likes to say anything like in general about the game, about like I don't know community, about what he thinks about the future, what he see uh, from the tactical. Like there is some rumor who said like this game gonna break soon and there is no future for this game and they gonna shut down the whole the project. So yeah, let us know what do you think about it. And until then, I will find anyone who likes to join us, and I will bring it to us.
Don't ask any weird questions. I'm not going to answer everything.
Yeah. Would you say anything, Cal, about the game, like the future of the game? What do you think? Are they going to shut down the project, or do you think that this game gonna be like War Robot and like after 5 years, me and you are here with like over 1,000 people watching us, and we can invite Joe Logan next time to our podcast, or or not?
Well, I don't know. At least as far as the game goes, obviously the community and the game itself is there's no other way around it. It is dying to an extent, but we still have quite a small dedicated player base that is
Mm-hmm.
still very addicted to this game. We still enjoy this game, like I said earlier in the game stream.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Panzerdog has to maintain this. Not only do they have to work on expanding the game and trying to branch out with more whatever have they advertisements or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but they also have to make sure that their existing player base just doesn't go away because they don't feel disenfranchised because of
Mm-hmm.
all the strange developments that they may or may not implement.
Mm-hmm.
So I I know I've made the joke here and
Mm-hmm.
there, but realistically, I even in the worst doomer scenarios, I don't see the game shutting down. Like until Panzerdog's hand is really truly forced to do so, I don't see the game shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't. Again, I'm not super familiar with war robots, unlike you. But maybe if the game does become more popular, then great, great, good for Panzerog, good for the game, and I'd be happy to see a second resurgence of the popularity of the
Mm-hmm.
game. But only time will tell. And honestly, the majority of that brunt work does come on the developer's side,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have a product that people want to stay and keep playing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. That's true. I hope that they can succeed much more. To be honest, I love this game much more than like War Robot. Like a while ago, I had a problem by opening the game, so I was struggling hard. Like after 1 hour, I reinstalled everything, delete the game, I did everything. Yeah, I couldn't just open the tactical. I was like, no, I want to play something. So I just installed the War Robot. And after like 10 minutes, I was like, man, why I played this game for like almost 4 years and I spent a lot of money there. So
Yeah.
this game is really cool, really fun to play, and I hope these guys just do the right thing and make it great again, or bring the Donald Trump, like as he can make the America great again, maybe he can make the tactical great. Yeah. Okay, let's go
He's
to.
already in the game. The
Yes,
Joe
man,
skin,
and
he's already in the
yeah,
game.
you can see the difference, man. All the wars like going down, and yeah, that's great. I love the guy. I love the guy. He's honest, and he's not the politician. That's why I like him. He's a businessman. Okay, now we have the sweet part of the week. This is actually your part, guys. This is the audience guest part, and we have a very nice friend, a good player, very old player who has been here like 5 years almost. You may know him, and some people maybe do not know him. Night Raven. if I like pronounce his name right. I just gonna like welcome you, brother, to the podcast. Thank you for joining us. And here you go. It's you, and this is the microphone. Very welcome, brother. Hello, and yes, go
Hey,
on. Hello, brother.
yes, yes, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank
Uh,
you for joining us, brother.
yes. So a lot of you guys don't know me, of course. Maybe call me Miss Nobody for the stream, but I met Logan yesterday, literally first stream. We had a good conversation as far as just outlooks of the game.
Sure.
I think my story resonates with you guys, and vice versa, as far as humble beginnings to kind of the state of the game that is now. Of course, the ups and downs, roller coaster effects, and we all, I think, wants to see the game succeed. But I think there are necessary steps.
Mm,
Um, as far as like, as far as the focus of what we talked about yesterday,
mm,
I mainly looked at how my games or even the development team is running the operation.
mm-hmm,
Um, because again, like we want, I would say that a majority of the community want the game to succeed, but it's
mm-hmm,
hard when we don't know uh, where the headspace of the team that's building the game that we love is at.
mm-hmm,
So I'm thinking. So I also put in the comments as well. I was following your discussions. Um, like, what's the feedback loop looking like? I have looked into old forums.
mm-hmm,
Even like we had a Reddit back then before, of course, the overhaul where they got rid of multiple guns and he stuck with 2 shotguns, 3 SMGs, that kind of stuff. I'm just wondering what their feedback mechanism is,
mm-hmm,
because all companies have some sort of feedback mechanism, whether it be word of mouth, whether it be surveys, polls,
mm-hmm,
um, and even their testing.
mm-hmm.
And speaking of testing, just kind of like looking into what kind of testing they're doing now. Cal, you said something about having a testing group. You said something specifically about that. Can you further explain that?
Mm,
Um, the testing group. Oh, I think you're referring to like. Oh, do you mean like when I had a conspiracy that I thought this past Fixer event was almost their way of beta testing Dimitri? Is that what you're referring to? I was just
So, yeah, something similar to that. Thinking
so I
that they
don't
had
know.
something like that in the past.
So I don't know. Obviously they used to have beta testing in 2018 with with the actual the beta of the game. I don't know how much beta testing they actually do, especially with like recent updates and whatnot. And I don't know how much at liberty I'm allowed to say, but I'm sure maybe I'll if I get in trouble, whatever. I don't care. Um, but there used to be a small, very small group of players that we were recruited to do like live beta testing for upcoming updates. Those plans never came to fruition because people just don't know how to keep their damn mouths shut about the damn program, but but I digress about that. I don't know if Panzerdoc still does that, but on a much more secretive level.
mm.
And if I get in trouble for even revealing that, then so be it. Sorry, Roman. Sorry, Shadow. um, but whatever. But I'm sorry. I just kind of went on a tangent. Uh, could you ask your question
Yeah.
again?
So, kind of my question. I kind of have my little bit 2 cents before I uh, give you the floor as well. Just, I think what would benefit not only the tactical community, the tactical player community, their player base, their consumer base, but also their development team and the higher ups like executives and stuff like that. They need various forms of feedback mechanisms. This also helps, especially if there's a new operator that could have problems or even bugs. They can have a timeline to immediately tackle that issue, among, of course, other issues like minor bugs and stuff like that. Um, it's not always going to be a quick fix, but as long as the community has faith in their development team, so they can still invest into this game. Um,
Yeah.
I have a
So
background, or at least like I'm in a master's program right now, that's discussing like quality of life assurance. So basically, I'm training myself. I'm being trained to be a change agent in real companies in the future. After this year,
Good for
so
you.
one of those things is surveys, simple surveys, polls. I think we haven't done one in 2 years. I think Logan had some kind of polls, or one of the YouTubers had polls, but a good example like that at Tacticool, I think, could adapt, so we can get more player feedback. And again, the suggestions are still there, but I think having more of a system where if it's like something that's generalized, they can read back the results, have those metrics, so then they can fall back and then adapt those to the actual real game. So
Mhm.
kind of the question I have, to bring the floor back to you guys, is basically if you were to design or implement or give some kind of advice for a feedback mechanism for the community, what would you suggest?
Logan, do you want to take the floor first, or should I?
I think you can take the floor first.
Okay, so what I don't know if I would implement this, but it's just kind of like dialing back to what we were kind of talking about earlier. What's the best way for the development team themselves to get feedback? Is for them to play their own damn game, bro.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, if they play the game, if they're
Mm.
on the ground level playing the
They
game,
don't need
doesn't have to
Loganity.
be it
Mm.
doesn't have to be every day. Listen, okay, not
Yes.
all of us want to play. Truth be told, I don't want to play Tactical every single day, okay?
Yes.
I enjoy the days I'm not streaming because I'm
Mm.
probably not playing.
Yes.
But if the developers just maybe they do play the game. I don't know, but we don't know, you know.
Mm.
We don't know if they play, but it really feels like they don't play the game that they
Mm.
develop. And how
Yes.
would they possibly know what's wrong with the game, what is good, what's bad, what needs changes, what's underpowered, what's overpowered? How could
Mm.
they possibly know if they don't play their own game?
Mhm.
But another thing that you said, kind of, I think what you said is like more avenues for feedback. I think Panzerdog actually does have certain times where they'll have surveys. I've seen in the past where they'll ask for community feedback, although they haven't done it recently, so I'm suspicious to think that maybe the community. Here's the thing. While yes, Panzerdog needs the community feedback as well, when they actually ask for feedback, we
Mhm.
have to be serious. Do not
Exactly.
take that as an opportunity to troll. There's
Exactly.
like because okay, let's say that they do actually try to listen to us. They do try to listen to us because look at Dimitri, you know, very very quick fix.
Mhm.
But don't go to the official suggestions tab in the official Discord to just troll,
Mhm.
okay? Because then that you just make their life more difficult. Troll
Mhm.
like rummaging through what's garbage, what's an actual suggestion, you
Mm.
know?
Mm.
Like
Mm.
like in the same vein where we want them to take our suggestions seriously, we have to give serious suggestions, you know?
Exactly. Nice.
I will
Nice.
say, I will say, you know, sometimes I'm glad that they don't listen to us because, hey, the last time they listened to us, hey, remember flamethrower? Everyone's like, oh, I want flamethrower. Look, look, oh, a flamethrower would be so fun in Tacticool.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up.
remember people were asking for this shit for 3 years, man. Oh my god.
Everyone that asked for a freaking flamethrower, and
Yes.
look what you've done.
All that went up to flames real quick,
Yeah.
pun intended. But yeah, I definitely agree with what you just said. Just to kind of close it off too, just all this kind of comes down to how the winter update was deployed. It,
Mhm.
I mean, we've all witnessed the FPS drops. The performance has not been the best.
Mm.
We can even
Mhm.
I wish I can go through like the rewards, especially in the Mind Games website, which we can maybe talk about later. Maybe that's something that Mr. Voice has in mind. I don't know, but it has not been polished, right?
Mhm.
Something like A/B testing prior to launching your month-to-month updates is essential because one, you're evaluating the quality before it gets shipped out. So then now players have more incentives to invest slash buy your intel, buy whatever in-game purchases that they want. So you want to make sure that the game that you're bringing out, you're proud that you're gonna send it out. Otherwise, why update it? And that's just from a quality control standpoint. You don't want to just put something out to the public and give up the expectations of, hey, like, I'm about to get this, but I end up getting this in return. So why am I, as a consumer, willing to invest more of my money, or a lot of money at that, to invest further into the game for potential success when we're not getting that hand over fist?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, like about the previous question, Cal was right. I think we already talked about that. I totally agree with Cal that if these guys play the game, like, they don't even need any like kind of feedback, because they can exactly feel what is going on in the game. As we mentioned before, like, if they make a squad and play against the content creators, and once me and Cal go like Owen Capizza with Flash, I go Flash to ET go like Apollo SMS Flash. Then they will understand everything. But at the same time, like Cal mentioned very good things, and I like it. I like to like uh, take it one more time and ask you people, like, we have the opportunity right now to give them feedback. Actually, they open all the doors. They have a Discord, there is a suggestion section, like the other episode when we talked with Foxy, and he came with the ideas about the turret, about the flash, about the booster. We need to take those suggestions seriously. Like, for example, even this podcast, Cal, Foxy, Sagato, me, like these guys spend their times, their energy. They come here. Cal is not here for me, guys. Let me. We are not lovers. Cal is here for you. Okay, Cal is, yeah, Cal is respecting you guys. Like Foxy joined the podcast exactly the same day that Dimitri was released.
News for Tacticool.
Yeah,
Logan and Kel are
yeah.
lovers.
Oh
Hello,
no, that's gonna
hello.
get clipped out of. Oh, that's gonna get clipped out of
Yeah,
context.
welcome, Mr. Voice. So, what I want to say is, like Foxy, the day he joined the podcast was the day Dimitri released, and he had the live stream, over 100 people watching. But he came here, he just respect you guys. So whatever we are doing here is for the community. So you guys need to take it seriously, and you guys need to be more active in the, maybe, Tactical Discord in the suggestion section. And as Cal mentioned it very nice, don't troll them, because you guys just gonna ruin all the other who are serious and maybe come with a very nice suggestion or whatever. So as I said before, we just need to stay more united, support each other, don't spread hate, and we all gonna grow as a team and as a community, unless we are going down. So I just want to thank you, our audience guest. Thank you so much, brother, for joining us, Night Raven. We had really nice conversation last night too. So for me, it's really nice, and it's my honor to know you lately. It's cool to have you sometimes in my voice, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Yep, and I wish you have a
I
nice,
have a
nice night.
question, Cal. Who does your artworks?
Savo, mostly. Like okay, like which
Yeah,
which
that's
ones do you
really
mean?
cool. I just watched now your profile.
Yeah, you look at my profile pic. That's a custom piece that Savo made for me. Yeah, Savo does a lot of like the really interesting stuff that you see on my channel that's featured, especially a lot of like the artwork assaults or stuff like that, which are just another excuse for me to post in spam gameplay. Let's just be honest. But it's an interesting name, I think. But yeah, Savo's remarkably talented in that regard, and
Oh yeah, I agree
but
with it.
the thumbnails I make all myself generally.
Mm,
If it's not the art pieces that Savo does, the thumbnails are all me.
mm. Okay, thank you
Yes,
so much,
Logan.
Night Raven, for joining us and being with us. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, appreciate your time. Thank
If you
you.
have
And
anything else to add, or if you want to say anything to the community, go on, brother.
oh yeah, just one last thing. You know, I mean, the customer base is the bottom line, regardless of how high someone is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you're whatever, because I've researched articles and even researched companies, big and small, how they came up. You could have the best or very aggressive advertisement campaign ever to get the people into your space, or in Panadol's case, into their game. But if you don't have a long term solution to maintain what you have, to add some kind of loyalty program to now these are just hypotheticals, right? Add a kind of a loyalty program for your veterans, and have some incentives for the player base you're trying to they're trying to improve, get into, right? That's going to make or break her game, and it's going to make or break the company itself too. So community is very important, because if it's not for the community's voice, there won't be a proper direction for how the game is going to look in the future.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, that's my final say. But again, thank you, Cal.
Thank
Thank
you so
you,
much.
Logan.
Thank you so
Wish
much,
you best
brother.
on your
Night
streams.
Raven, you definitely deserve a job
especially you, Cal.
application
You're
from
going
Tacticool.
into EMT, so good luck with that.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you.
us, and
Appreciate
have a
you.
nice evening or day. I don't know, where do you live? Okay, guys. Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys, we are almost done with this episode. We already like got, I guess, more than 2 hours from
Been a
Cal.
couple hours,
Yeah, I really appreciate it. We go for the last part, which is the rookie challenge, and we're gonna see who gonna do better, Sagato or Cal. It's like if you can just open your game.
What's happening?
Cal, we are going
Cal,
to the game.
You know my rookie's maxed, right?
Okay,
109 talents.
That's great. So let's go to the game. And yeah, you can just if you just share the screen in the Discord, so I can. Yep.
Cal, you have to be one of the only people to have rookie maxed. Like,
no, there's
only
tons of people that have it maxed as
Really?
well.
What the?
Yeah, tons. Hold on. Give me a second.
Very interesting. I never thought people would actually max rookie. Okay, I could understand Hawk or Spencer.
Discord streaming has always been strange for me, so it might not look great. But,
Yeah, it's all
we'll
good.
see.
It's all good.
Be careful, don't get killed.
What do you want me to do now?
I'm coming also to the game, so we
1v1?
We are going to pick the like rookie, adrenaline, and Landau, and then we make like custom game.
Yep.
And the point is not like me and you fighting each other. The point is like the challenge between all the guests who join the podcast, and we're gonna see who makes more kills. Okay.
Are there any rules, like things I can or cannot use? Like, what's the primary?
Yeah,
what's
like,
the secondary?
Yeah. I told you, like adrenaline and Landau, and no
Okay,
ferret, only
no
SMG.
ferret, okay.
Yeah, you can
Only-
use
okay.
like Kilter or the old one. So as you wish.
Okay. Got you.
So
Give me 1 second.
sure. I'm just gonna fix my rookie. Where is it? Here. Oh, my poor rookie. I don't have any talent on him. Let me make some talents, man. Your rookie is maxed out. It's not fair.
Logan, it's not visible in the stream.
Yeah, because Cal need to share his. I need to take it. Yeah. I know. It's my fault. I know. It's my fault. Let me just come here. I don't know why I cannot. Yes, now. Yes, now I guess you can see it, guys, what Cal is doing there? And I'm just gonna hide this one. And yeah, the resolution is
What about the
great.
secondary?
Adrenal. Oh, the secondary. You can pick knife. No
Okay.
flame. No flame. Knife.
No flame. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be too easy. Okay, so let me see what am I doing here. I just gonna buy some fucking modes. He has a maxed out what is it? Rookie, man. Oh, I'm not gonna spend
What
any
are the odds?
Bro, I'm not gonna spend any orange mod, I swear. That's enough. Okay, let me see what can I do here with my mods. Okay, maybe this one and this one. Yeah, that's enough, man. Okay. And then talent 6 for me. And then adrenaline, and I bring the Landau too. And let's see how Cal gonna do, guys.
All right. So what are
Don't
we
put him
doing?
under
Yeah,
pressure.
just
Because
Doing
it's
a
old.
custom?
yeah, I'm going to make a custom match, and yeah, you can make a custom match. Give me the code. I'm just gonna hide it.
Sure. Yeah. Hide the screen
Yes,
and
sure,
then.
sure, I will.
Do you have a map that we go? Does it matter?
Yeah,
or...
CTD, the old one.
Okay.
Okay, Discord.
I'll DM you.
Yes, thank you. Let me pick it here, and then we go there, and we go there, and we go to the custom match. The code. Oh fuck! Wait. What happened? Okay, now let's go. I'm queuing.
Okay. I'm queuing as well.
Okay, good. Then we should face each other soon. Nope. I think I should not copy paste. Wait.
Yeah, don't copy paste. Sometimes
Yes.
there's an issue with copy
Yes,
paste.
yes. Let me read it. Okay. I just gonna write it. Okay.
Maybe an issue with the code.
That could be.
I don't think I did a.
No,
Yeah,
I just set it again. Wait. You go to
Okay,
the
hold
queue. Let me see.
Yeah. I'm in queue.
I'm just writing it. Okay, I'm coming. 1, 2, 3. I hope I face you now. Come on. Yes,
go.
man. Let's go, guys. Let's see.
Turn on the screen.
Yes, I'm going. Yes, guys. Let's see. Just don't forget, whenever you die, just come back with the rookie. Because Sagato did the mistake. He came back with like Dimitri all the time. He wanted to kill me with the Dimitri. Where are you going, Cal?
Are we killing each other or are we killing others?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
get kills. Like, you can kill. If you are smart, you kill the robots much more, so you get more kills. But if you see me, kill me too. Why not? But your competition is not against me. So. Oh, you have a fucking. You have a Mac.
I thought you said no ferret.
No. What are the odds of?
Am I ferret? I don't have ferret.
Yeah,
Am
you're
I
ferret.
Oh my god! But you are not competing.
That's all right.
against me.
No, it's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's no problem.
I just want to see how many kills you get from the other zombies. You can kill the bots. Okay, you are there. I'm not. Oh, you are here. Your bot is 2 points. I'm coming, I'm coming. Why I didn't change my weapon? You know, it's good, you know.
Oh, there's Chen. You have a Chen Li. How?
Yeah, you have McMean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, flash, flash. Oh my god,
Oh,
man. Even the robots flash me, man. They know how much I hate the flash. Okay, I have Fred. I'm not gonna face you. And your rookie is maxed out. Oh, look at his rookie, man. 9 of 10. Oh my god. Come here, 2 point. No!
By 2?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that Zaloy is so tanky.
Yeah, this Loy never dies. Oh my god. Come on, go kill them, guys. We are losing. What are you doing?
Oh.
Come on, back 10 points. You fucking noobs.
Oh, I finally no.
This fucking 2 point here. Okay. Oh, I killed my teammate. No way, bro. Okay.
Oh my!
Okay, okay.
Oh, my
We are
bots are
coming back.
selling.
We are
They are
coming back.
selling.
No! Kill the cow! Kill the cow! Oh my god, these fucking noobs.
Oh, the McMean. Oh, my McMean is shotgun Antons. Let's
no
go.
way, shotgun.
Hey, can I use car or no?
Yes. Do. Yeah, whatever in the map available, just use it. But remember, I have a Landau. Where are you, Cal? Where are you, brother? I see you.
Oh.
Okay, I have a fucking Fred. I go fight the zombies.
Oh no!
Not gonna be fair to fight you.
This syndrome. Oh my god.
Come on, die. Okay, I got him. Oh, back in 10 points. Come on, you have a roto. Kill him. Fucking noob. Okay, good job. Okay. Oh, what killed me? That frag. Man, I guess you
Oh,
get
that
like
dude's
more than
one
20
shot.
kills, bro. You got more than 20 kills.
Maybe.
I guess so. Give me more kill. Oh my god, that's it, bro. That was a
That was
great
fun.
match. That
Yeah.
was a great match. Let me see.
It was a
Oh
little
my god,
unfair
good job.
because my rookie is maxed.
Yes, but you did a good job. I think Sagato got 6 or something. So I'm going to make a like I don't know, some shards or something.
Logan,
Yes.
Night Raven asked if he gets more points because of the interview.
What?
Night Raven asked if he gets more loyalty points because of the interview.
Yes,
Because
sure. Why
he-
not? Why not? I'm gonna add it to you later. Okay, guys, here we are, and that was the last part of the podcast. Thank you so much that dear Cal just accepted the challenge, and that was really cool. So I'm going to put the result in some special section in my Discord channel, so later on you can like compare all the guest results. So actually it's little bit like unfair for like Cal and Sagato who were not ready, so maybe those who joined later they can be more prepared. By the way, first of all, I'm gonna thank you all. I think we have still, let me see how many people still we have here. I
A
still
few.
20 people. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
pretty good. And then special thanks. I really appreciate your time and your energy, Cal. I knew that you have a live stream day today, tonight actually. Thank you so much, brother, for coming to my show. Actually, it's your show also.
Thanks for the
No, it's
dono.
your show. Thank you
And
for having me.
love you, brother. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed and you guys get the answer for your question. If you have anything to add or you want to speak to the community, so go on, Cal. It's you and it's the microphone.
No, just not really much else to add. I think we covered a lot of, especially what you wanted to cover. Actually, yeah, you're right. I
Thanks
wasn't
for the
ready for the rookie
dono.
thing, but that's I really like this section. This is a very novel section, and I think it's very interesting. But aside from that, again, thank you for having me. And it seems like the community does really is taking this content quite well, and it's quite nice. Hopefully, hopefully some developers, maybe you can get Shadow in, maybe you can get like actual other developers as well for future episodes. Definitely looking forward to like a back-to-back one as well. So yeah,
Yes,
thank
that's
you
true.
so much for
Actually,
having me
I would
again.
like to
One
like
question for
ask for
Cal.
the help from you too because you have been here in content creator much longer than me. I'm pretty sure that guys like you, Foxy, like your words gonna like make much more difference than me. I gonna contact. I already talked to Shadow, but as I said, I'm waiting to run like few more episode and get more like attention from the community. This time, like it was like the first, the second episode when once I had the Foxy. You brought a lot of people here. Actually, whole your army was here, and people like since the first day, people were asking me, you have to bring the Cal. You are so fucking famous and popular, and people just love you. I do love you too. People love your contents. Same here for me. So thank you so much. I hope you and Foxy can help me to catch some of the developers, and for sure I would like for that episode, like we run that episode with you, with Foxy, like few of us, the content creator and one of the developers could be here on the show, and maybe people have the chance to talk to them like directly. And again, thank you so much. Love you, brother. I wish you all the best and see you in the game soon again.
Yeah, see you. Hold on, before we sign off,
I have a
you had a
question.
question?
Yes.
If
Hmm.
we have time for
How
it.
high is your
Yes, we have
social
we have a
credit
lot
score?
of time. What I'm rushing is for you because I know that I got a lot of time from you. Otherwise, we can be here until the day after, bro. For me, it's all good. I love this show. I love to be with you and talk to you. You are so chill and cool. So yeah, we have plenty of time. No, don't worry.
How high is my social credit? It's very high. Don't worry. But yeah, yeah, I think I've taken enough of your guys' time. Again, thank you for having me. Much love, and yeah, I'm looking forward to future iterations of the podcast.
I think Mr. Voice had a question from you, I guess, right, Mr. Voice?
Nah, I just did the question, but it's all right.
Okay, okay. Any other question, guys, in the chat? Welcome. First of all, thank you so much, Oscar Goldentity, and thank you so much, Red Sanford. Love you guys for your supports and for the dono.
And also the
And
donations, Oscar and the Red
yes,
Sanford
I just
donated.
mentioned it. Very welcome, AJ, to the chat. You come very late and you miss all the Cal like moments. We had a lot of cool moments. You can go back and watch it. If you guys in the chat, if you have any other question from Cal, just shoot it. Otherwise, we are not gonna like bother him more. And
We're
yeah.
holding Cal captive in our basement.
Yeah, we just hostage him actually. Love you, Kel. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
hostage
brother.
Cal.
Yeah.
Again, thank you for having me. Have a
Love you,
nice rest
brother.
of your night. I will see
Thank
you
you. You
guys.
too, brother. You too. See you, bro.
See you
See
in
you.
the game.
See you.
Yes,
Goodbye.
see you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy this the show, the talk show, the podcast, and I really wanna appreciate all the donation, Oscar Golden Titi, Red Sanford, and we had much more today, like uh, Kilo Ren. Thank you so much, GT Parker, love you, brother, and also Ephialtis. Tonight was crazy night for me, and I'm so happy you guys support me so much. Actually, we got a lot of people here engaging to the show. You show a lot of respect to me and to the cow, and I appreciate you all. And um, I wish that I could hold all your hands and appreciate you face to face, but unfortunately I can't. The only thing I can say that, like, when I get this kind of support, I get more and more motivated to just go and work harder and harder and bring better ideas for you and make you happy with the contents. I'm gonna take a very short break, like two, maybe 1 to 3 minutes. I don't wanna cut down the stream. I just go run some intro for you guys, and I will be back very soon with the gameplay of the Friday night. Love you all.
So normal stream.
Yeah, we are going back to the
Oh,
normal
okay.
stream. Stay here and don't leave me.
Mhm.
Bye bye for
Okay.
now, and I gonna say hi to you again in very short time.